Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In this video, I'm going to be going over why 90% of short form or creative agencies are going to fail within the next year or two. So this video is specifically for you agency owners who are trying to scale and trying to make a living in the online space. So make sure to like and subscribe and watch all the way to the end, because my goal for this video is for you to understand the 3 things that you need to implement in your agency in order to be able to scale to 20, 30, 40K a month. But with that being said, guys, I'm not into this long intro stuff, so make sure to take out a notebook and a pencil and let's get right into the video. So the first point that I want to talk about, and it's definitely not a secret, but is there's a lot of competition out there. There's a lot of people offering the same exact thing in the short form content agency space or creative agency space, and there's a lot of people sending out tons of cold DMs offering the same exact thing, which is very understandable because we all want to put in the least amount of effort but make the most amount of money. But the reality is that's just not the way things work. To put in perspective, my offer a year ago was simply just content editing and Instagram growth. And that offer was absolutely killing it a year ago because it was in high demand. People wanted to make reels. People wanted to make TikTok videos. This is when the whole short form content game really started to, kickstart. So it was an offer that was in high demand. You didn't even really need a crazy guarantee or offer to be able to sell people $4,000 to $5,000 packages. All you needed to know how to do was edit great videos, give these people video ideas or scripts, and help them out with their Instagram or TikTok strategy. And that's personally how I was making a killing over a year ago. But the game has changed with AI and just tons and tons of agencies coming into the space. You can't charge 4K for 30 videos because that's literally what I was charging. I was charging 4K for 30 videos edited, video ideas, and just a basic video strategy, which was like 1 call a month. So the first thing you guys want to do is really look deep down into your offer and do some market research and see if other people are offering it. Because if other people are offering it, they're most likely doing it for a cheaper price, which means that it's going to be very hard for you to scale and sell more people. Because if someone else is doing it, that means that 5 or 10 other agencies are doing the exact same thing and doing the exact same method of sending out cold emails or cold DMs. I'm literally getting 5 to 10 of the exact same DMs a day with the exact same offer. So how do you separate yourself from the competition and make your own blue ocean offer? Make an offer that no one else is selling so you can really truly scale and take your own corner of the marketplace. Well, to give you an insight and to give you guys as much value as I can, I'm going to be telling you what my current offer is for my own agency, Just Create Studio. You see, because we did the research, what is easy to sell right now? And the easiest thing to sell right now is done for you. Now, it is the hardest to fulfill, so that's why we're kind of moving over to the coaching model, but it is the easiest to sell. So what is our offer or guarantee right now? Well, my guarantee is I guarantee you that all you have to do is just create. So what exactly does that mean? Well, essentially, all they have to do is turn that camera on, record the videos that we are telling them to record, and then we are going to edit it and distribute it, meaning that we are posting it for them. And then most of you guys are probably asking, well, how the heck are you doing that at such a high scale? And that comes into a whole separate conversation of making sure you have the proper systems and automations in place to be able to fulfill that service. Now, going back to the offer, if you're able to do everything for someone, they are going to pay you. And we realize that. So that is the model that we have been pushing, and that's what's been working for us, because you can charge 4 to 5K for that type of service because you are literally taking over their whole operation or the whole, well, like pretty much one side of their business, which is the marketing aspect of it, especially if their main revenue source is from social media. Because you guys can go 2 ways about this, right? You can go for the done for you model, or you can go for a tangible result. Now, what does that mean? So with the short form content agency model, right? Clients are judging you on your views. That's how they're tracking your performance, right? If you're promising them Instagram growth and 30 highly edited videos and a social media strategy, they're not tracking you on the amount of revenue they're making. They're tracking you and your progress and your performance on the views that they are getting. And that is such a trash metric to be tracked on because you don't have full control over that. Doesn't matter how good your video ideas are or how your strategy is. If the person who's simply shooting the content, if they simply just don't know how to shoot content, like they just sound like a robot on camera, or they're just not the best on camera, you don't have control over that. So it doesn't matter how good the video is edited or how good the script that you provided was. If they're simply not good on camera, the video just won't get the views. So these people are literally solely relying on you for them to go viral. And right now, it is very hard to go viral and get views for a lot of these people on Instagram because it's just so oversaturated with online coaches or just content people in general. You have to get away from that model of viralness. You cannot sell that anymore. It doesn't work. Everyone else is doing it. And if you do happen to sell them on it, if you don't get them views within the first month or 2 months, they are going to leave right away. So your client retention is going to be dog shit as well. So what do you do instead? Well, we don't sell the viralness, right? What we sell is the whole done for you model. We're going to take over an aspect of your business because we guarantee that all you have to do is just create, make the content, turn the camera on, and we'll take care of everything else. That's what we guarantee. Now that's one side of the thing. The other side is being able to provide a tangible result, which comes in kind of to the lead or revenue side of the business. So something else that you can do instead of just offering viralness, cool edited videos, is implement an appointment setter into their business or do the appointment setting yourself so you're able to maximize the videos and the content that you are creating for them so you can get them leads within their business, because that is a tangible result that you can track and that's a tangible result that they can see. Oh, this guy just helped me get 5 qualified leads in my business this month and I closed 2. So I was profitable off my investment off this agency. So now the investment makes a lot more sense for these people and they're like, okay, I'm going to continue to pay this agency 2 to 3K a month instead of just selling them on this viralness fact, right? So they look with their CPA at the end of the month, they look at what's costing them the most money. Like, all right, they need to cut back on expenses, right? They see that they're paying you, the agency owner, 2 to 3K a month. And then they ask, okay, what result is this person bringing us? Like, what's the return on investment of this one person? Why are we paying this person just for views if they aren't actually generating money for us? That's the sad reality of this game. This game has gotten so oversaturated that you now need to have a tangible result within your agency so you can implement into their business so that the business owner can see that they're getting a return on their investment. So you as the agency owner, you need to be able to pivot and make a move and make a decision, or else that you are going to get left behind. You need to learn how to innovate and see the cycles of business of where business is going, or else you are going to literally be left behind, or if not, go out of business within the next year. So that's going over the offer thing. The next thing is talking about lead flow. Now, before I said I'm literally getting like 5 to 10 DMs, the exact same DMs each day from agency owners or just like appointment setters or video editors. Like, I'm getting the exact same cold DM sequence. So again, there's a lot of competition out there, but there's a lot of people doing the exact same thing to get business, and that's simply not going to work, because if I'm getting 5 to 10, that means that the other person that you're trying to sell is probably getting the exact same amount. So how do you get over that? How do you increase your lead flow, and how do you just scale? The easiest way to do that is by building out your Instagram and implementing the cash cow process, because how are you going to sell a service that you aren't even doing yourself? It is mind-blowing to me that people are going to sell the viralness or the short form content when they're not even posting content themselves. That is mind-blowing. Like, how are you going to charge someone 2 to 3K a month if you aren't even posting content yourself, or you don't even have like an optimized Instagram, or you don't even have like a proper Instagram picture, like a profile picture? Like, that's not going to work. Like, if you're trying to build a real business, you have to think about it as a real business. You can't just expect to prop up a few Instagram accounts with no content on them and then just go spam accounts with this DM sequence that is just so basic and so ordinary and expect to just all of a sudden get to 10K a month. That's not the reality of it. And for those of you guys who are actually wanting to build a real business and actually really wanting to build an online business where it can provide you with the life that you want to live, you have to take it more serious. So you guys need to start building out your Instagram if you aren't already. Start posting content, but not only just any content targeting your ideal customer. So that all goes back to point number 1. You need to start getting super clear on who it is you're going to be working with, create a unique offer with that, and then make content only targeting them. I made a whole training on the cash cow process, so if you want to watch it, I have it unlisted on YouTube. So if you guys want to watch it, all you have to do is just DM me the word training and I'll send you over the link. So just hit me up on Instagram so you can watch it. But going back to it, yes, you need to build out your Instagram. You need to have an optimized Instagram, and you need to start funneling people and attracting qualified leads from your ideal customers. And that all goes down to making content on your ideal customer, talking about their pain points, their ideal outcomes, and then now starting to run ads so you can start attracting people. If you build out your Instagram now, a year from now, you are still going to be in the agency game and you will have a built out Instagram, but not only that, a built out agency that's doing 30 to 40K a month. If you don't have an Instagram, expect to be that 90% of agency owners that are going to fail and go out of business. Again, you want to get super clear on who it is your ideal customer is. So whether that's going to be fitness coaches, whether that's going to be real estate investing coaches, CPAs, whatever it is, you want to get super clear on who it is you are working with. Because when you start running profile visit ads to build a following, to attract qualified people, you want your ideal customer to land on your page and feel like they are at home. Like, holy shit, this guy has what I need. So when a fitness coach lands on your page, you want them to feel like you're the exact same person that they need to work with. Because if you make content talking about just general stuff, right, just general business, talking about any online coach or whatever, or any just online business, you aren't going to attract specific people that are going to pay you the pretty penny, right? The $2,000 to $3,000 retainers. But if you're just hyper focusing on one niche, when they land on your page, they're gonna be like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. He works with fitness coaches, so I'm most likely gonna pick this guy who works with only fitness coaches instead of just this general guy who just works with online coaches. It's just how the natural evolution of business goes. Like, if you're doing under 100K a month, you need to get super specific on who it is you are working with, and then gradually you can broaden out your top of funnel and broaden out who you want to work with. But if you guys are not doing 100K a month, you need to get super specific on who it is you are working with. I know I provided a lot of information on here for you guys, and I don't want to make it feel like building an agency is super hard. It's not hard if you're doing it the right way, right? If you are focusing on the right things and focusing on the most important metrics in your business, which is your offer, client retention, and also lead flow, right? If you have a system for all three of those, you are going to kill your competition and you are going to scale to 30K a month. But with that being said, guys, I always say this at the end of my videos, please leave any constructive criticism that you guys have, any feedback that will make me better and make these YouTube videos better. With that being said, guys, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.